welcome back to our home. I forget, how was it that I was going to start all these? Just like, we're just stuck here. So the continued home streams are continuing once again here on this.
So we're hoping that will hold them for a little while.
And excited to have some fun tonight. We're going to make LeFou's Brew, which we've never made at home before, but we've had a lot of times.
Yeah, it's like our favorite thing, especially when we're in Magic Kingdom and it's hot. It's like our go-to item.
Having some lag issues. Let us know, guys, if we're having some lag issues. All right, let's see what we can do here.
Cory's pressing buttons. So, we haven't done a whole lot today. The girls and I did some crafts around the house, worked on cleaning up the crafts and playing with a lot of toys and some of the fun stuff they got from Easter. But other than that, we haven't had a whole lot going on. So Cory and I are super excited about the LeFou's Brew.
Yes, I'm very excited. Trying to fix the lag, guys. I'm sorry.
I'd offer assistance, but that's a lot of buttons.
Fix things. All right, let's give it just a moment, guys, because we might be beyond the lag now. Everyone hit the refresh button.
Yes, refresh, and let's see how that works out for us.
And see if we're good now.
Still jumping.
Are we better now?
Maybe no sudden movement.
It works itself out here.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, we've got a solid connection.
Well, I know that. Let's see what everybody's up to tonight. Probably staying in their own homes. Stream. Hi, David. Cory's mama is here. Hi,
welcome,
Cory's
Mom.
Mama. Nick. JL. Tiki.
Lag issues that I wish I could fix. Seems like our connection speed is good. Not sure why it's not happy.
And you made sure my Wi-Fi's on? You made sure the Wi-Fi's on my phone?
Yes, that's not affecting anything.
Okay, just making sure.
It's here that the issue is occurring.
Oh, well, I'll leave that up to you then. Becky Nola, hello. Hello from the Youngs in Salisbury, Maryland.
Good evening.
Chelsea. It's been snowing here on and off all day here in central New York, but at least it's not sticking, says Leslie. That's crazy. Here in Florida, it was cool today. I told the girls that we would certainly go outside and play. They just got a new water slide for Easter. That's a fun little story that I might have to tell if I'm looking for things to talk about. But I told them, oh sure, we'll go out and play in the water. And I woke up this morning, never checked the news or anything for the weather. And I was like, it's awfully cool outside. It's kind of like drizzly. And it was, it never left the 60s today here, which is really a weird thing, especially being, almost middle of April in Florida. So.
It did. It was weird. And it was kind of
so
like
nice.
It was a dreary day out. Lots of clouds and little sprinkle
so nice.
On and off all day. Okay, let us know, guys. It seems to be like it's kind of worked itself out. So
cool.
It looks like in the chat, everyone's saying all good now, looks better. Thank you.
Thanks for dealing with that.
For hanging in there. Can't promise it will happen again, but let us know in the chat if it does. And thank you for being patient. We embrace the lag. Even from home, there's always something. So anyway, what were we getting at? So we're going to make LeFou's Brew tonight. Yes. It's going to be fun. It's a couple steps. Doesn't look that difficult. And I'll go over the recipe here in a couple minutes, and we'll talk about that. We also have a few mail items to open, which would be fun. So open up some mail from home and just spend a little bit of time tonight talking and having a good time. So really, really excited to be here with you tonight. So LeFou's Brew, we should just start right there. In the chat, really quick, let's just do a quick poll. If you've ever had LeFou's Brew, say yes. If you haven't, say no. And let's see what we've got in the chat. I know I'll be a little bit delayed here getting those responses, but in the chat, let us know. LeFou's Brew, yes or no, have you ever had it before? Because I'm just curious how many people in the stream may not have ever had it before, even though it's a very popular drink in, what are you laughing at?
Sean Rogers goes, can we give the kids the sugar drink?
Oh no, the kids are not getting sick. Look at there's so many no's.
That's so sad.
Wow, so many people.
Now I feel guilty saying I've probably had it like 30 times.
So many people in the stream that have never had LeFou's Brew. That is very, very interesting.
It was you just tapping your hand on the bench. I thought it was a kid.
I prefer butterbeer. Wow. Okay. Well, then I think this is going to be very helpful then. We're going to jump over to a vlog that we did some time ago now. Steph and I went and did a little review of Gaston's Tavern, where we tried the LeFou's Brew and also the famous Gaston cinnamon rolls.
So that's actually a funny thought. Midday it dawned on me. I made cinnamon rolls for breakfast.
You did make cinnamon rolls for breakfast.
And I don't know why. I should have saved one off, but the kids both wanted extra, and then you got an extra, and I may have had an extra, and the next thing I knew, they were all gone.
It wouldn't have been the same though, I don't think.
I know, but it would have been just a thought.
So I think it would be a good thing to jump over and just check out a little clip from our time at Gaston's Tavern in the Magic Kingdom. So you can get an idea of what LeFou's Brew is before we attempt to make it ourselves. So let's go ahead and jump over there and check it out. This is our time at Gaston's Tavern. Are you looking for some of the best snacks here in the Magic Kingdom? Well, today we're going to take you to one of our favorite locations back in Fantasyland.
Coming up, Gaston's Tavern.
Hi, it's Cory.
And Stephanie.
And welcome to the Magic Kingdom. We're back here today in Fantasyland because we're going to try out Gaston's Tavern.
Yeah, we've been here many times before, and we're really excited to show you two of our favorite desserts here.
Yeah, some of my favorite items in all the Magic Kingdom. They have delicious fresh cinnamon rolls and also their signature beverage, which is the frozen LeFou's Brew, which is very, very delicious. So I'm excited to get in there, give it a try on camera. You ready to get started?
I'm excited.
Let's do it. So here is the gigantic cinnamon roll here at Gaston's Tavern, and this is only $5.29 for this huge cinnamon roll, and I think a great value for the size of this snack. Definitely can share between two people. So here is the signature beverage here at Gaston's Tavern, and this is LeFou's Brew, and you can get it in a souvenir stein for $12.99, or you can just get the drink itself for $5.79, which is what we did. And if you've never had LeFou's Brew, it's basically frozen apple juice with a hint of toasted marshmallow, and then it's topped with an all-natural passion fruit and mango foam. And I can tell you from having this many times in the past, it is very refreshing and super delicious. Let's give it a try.
So from past experiences, this is one of my favorite beverages here at the Magic Kingdom. Let's give it a try and see how it is today. It is so good. It's got that rich apple flavor, almost more like a cider than a juice. I really love it. And the slush on top is good. And it's almost got a marshmallowy flavor with that apple. So good and refreshing too.
All right, let's give this LeFou's Brew a try. I'm excited since I've had one of these. And that that is delicious as usual. Like Stephanie said, that apple juice with that little hint of marshmallow almost reminds me, not quite, but a little bit of butterbeer over at Universal Studios. This is probably the closest thing we have to it here in Walt Disney World, but it's definitely not the same, it's different. But that passion fruit foam on top adds a nice tartness to that kind of richness of the apple juice with the marshmallow, which kind of has like almost a little bit of a cream soda flavor. But this is really, really delicious, and I would highly recommend it, especially on what's a pretty warm day here at the Magic Kingdom. This is really, really refreshing. All right, so when I was up there, I asked, and I've never done this before, I asked if I could get some extra icing, and they gave me this. So a cup of warm icing to add on top of the cinnamon roll to add a little bit extra. So I'm gonna get this thing cut in half, and then I'm gonna add the extra icing. All right, so like I said, this cinnamon roll is huge. This is just half of it, and we cut it in half and put that extra icing on top. I'm excited to get it and give it a try. It's still nice and warm coming off the plate. So let's give it a try and see how it is. And as usual, that is so delicious, nice and warm. You got a little bit of that kind of cinnamon buttery filling on the inside, that nice coating of the frosting on the outside. And like I said, I got extra. I like extra frosting. If you don't need it. It's still got a good amount drizzle on top, but I like to really load it up. And it's nice and moist and soft. It's not dry at all. I will admit that I've had it here before when it's kind of dry, but this time not dry at all, really soft, and just a great snack here in the Magic Kingdom. And again, for $5.29 for a snack this big that you can share for 2 people, a really, really good value as well. So very delicious.
So as Cory already mentioned, he added extra icing. That's an awesome touch, so I'm excited to give this a try. This is so good. I love, you can taste all the layers with the cinnamon. It's fresh, it's flaky, still warm. I love the extra icing because the sweetness is really good in it. This is such a good value here at the Magic Kingdom, especially because we can share it.
Locked away in the dungeon of the tower, somewhere locked like a caged animal. Belle! Belle, I will save you, Belle! I have to. Right from the moment that I met her, I saw her look like me. Well,
All right, so that was Gaston's Tavern, and I thought it was delicious as usual.
Absolutely, and it's still one of my favorite places here in the Magic Kingdom to get a snack.
And both of the items that we had, the cinnamon roll and the LeFou's Brew, are both on the Disney dining plan as snack credits. So I think that's great, a great snack here in the Magic Kingdom. And if you're paying for it, just not a bad price at all for $5.25 and $5.79. Really good prices for the snacks, and they're shareable too, which is really cool. And the cinnamon roll and LeFou's Brew are not the only things on the menu. There's a couple other pastries on the menu. There's a couple sandwiches, I think a turkey sandwich, some pretzels and hummus. So some nice snacks too, more on the savory side if you want to have like a light lunch as well. But really good. And we'll definitely be back many, many times. This is one of our favorite spots. But that's going to do it for us here today in the Magic Kingdom. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below for more like it. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
There you go. I hope you enjoyed that look back at our vlog from Gaston's Tavern. And gosh, those cinnamon rolls look delicious. I was like, man, I wish I had one of those too.
I love that they caught the girls' hands coming in.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. I forgot that the girls were reaching in. Thank you so much for the super chats, by the way. Let me get back here so I don't miss them. First off, Steve's World with a $5 super chat that says, please make me a LeFou's Brew and put it in the freezer. I'll get there and make lots of noise so the little ones can make an appearance. No big words yet. Thank you for no big words yet, and thank you for the $5 super chat, Steve. We really appreciate that very much. And also, thank you to MC for the $4.99 super chat that says, we're making a Mickey pretzel and Gaston cinnamon rolls this weekend for a Disney at-home hack. Plan to watch vlogs all day and eat. Haha, that sounds like a perfect day. Lots of fun. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. And Donna with a $9.99 super chat that says, what a relief to see that Cory's perfect hair can truly withstand anything. Miss you very much, Cory and Stephanie. Thank you so much, Donna.
Yes, we miss you too.
We miss you too. And yeah, my hair is it's a special kind of special right now. It's not normal. It's so long. There's nothing I can really do with it. So it's kind of a mess. But thank you so much. It's gonna be fun to see what happens before all this is over with my head. Henry with a $5 PayPal. You can go and read that.
Okay, it says, "Hey guys, I hope your Easter was great. Also, glad to see you guys have not lost your minds due to quarantine. Never had one of these drinks before, but will when return. Heard Orange County is working with Disney to see a reopen date. Fingers crossed." Yes, fingers crossed. And
that'd be awesome.
Just imagine the crowds when it does open.
I don't know. You never know. People might be kind of hesitant too.
I think people will still flood the park, maybe with masks on. But I feel like once the gates are open, people will flood in. Yeah, but we'll see. It'll be awesome when it does. We shall see. We shall see.
But yeah. No, I know everyone's like so long. Yes, it is long. I mean, even just the back, it's like it's starting to look like Tiger King. It's turning into Mr. Joe Exotic.
he's using up more hairspray than usual.
That's true.
I was like, what's going on with this hairspray? It's like it's taking more to control all that.
It's a lot to control. And also a big thank you before the stream to Bob Showboy for the $30 PayPal that just said thank you, Bob. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you and all the continued support. Very, very big supporter of the channel, and we're very thankful for you. So thank you, Bob. And thank you to Amy Tompkins for the £4.99 super chat that says, "Hi to you both. We've missed your lives the last few weeks. Just coming by to say hello." The Tompkins. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are doing well. I know it's a rough time for you guys right now too, and I really hope that things are improving for you. And thank you so much for stopping by and for the super chat. CH with the $5 super chat that says Cory Exotic. I guess you could call my hair that. All right, I think it is time to get started on the LeFou's Brew. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so let me bring up the recipe here. I wanted to get it so I could see it. So I will post this recipe afterwards, guys. I'm sorry, last time I posted it in the video description and completely forgot to this time. But so basically, LeFou's Brew is a frozen apple juice drink. That's kind of the base of it, and then it has this foam on top. The perfect foam. And so this recipe to make it at home is a little bit different. It's not going to be exactly like what you get at the Magic Kingdom, but I've heard it's close. David with the $5 super chat that says, "Thanks, Cory and Stephanie, for keeping the magic alive." Thank you so much, David, for that $5 super chat. And John Morgan, big supporter of our channel and such a great friend of ours. John, thank you so much for the $40 super chat. That says that cinnamon roll, yummy. Yes, I know. My stuff shipped to Florida yesterday. Wow. It's snowing and been snowing all day. Tonight will be fun. Yes. And say goodbye to the snow pretty soon, John, because we don't have that here.
I mean, it was cold here today, but that was in the 60s, so definitely not your type of cold.
We're not allowed to call that cold. Meteorologist Stephanie.
We can't go swimming, it's cold.
Gail with a $10 super chat that says, "Good evening, bummer I was a barber but live in Indiana." That is so awesome. I can use a barber right now.
You won't trust me.
Also, can't wait to watch your meeting with my mom right before the parks closed. We had such a great time meeting your mom. I can say you made the year for us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It was so much fun meeting your mom. If it's the one that I remember, your mom was the one that came up on the scooter and you were on the phone, I believe. Is that what am I remembering right?
I have an awful memory.
You were eating ice cream. You weren't even watching.
This is probably true. If I wasn't there,
and if I remember correctly, yes, that was so much fun. I loved talking to your mom. But thank you so much to all of you for those super chats. Really appreciate it. Okay, so back to the LeFou's Brew. So frozen apple juice base. And and the foam on top actually at Magic Kingdom comes out of a can. They buy it, and it's a mango passion fruit foam that comes out of the can. And as far as I know, there's no dairy in it. It's just like these juices, and then because it's got the aerosol, it comes out kind of all foamy. Thank you so much, Herschel, for that $5 super chat. It says, love you guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It's so, to get that foam at home, you can either buy it. Like I found the company that makes it, and you can buy it, but you got to buy it in like bulk. You can buy it from them, but obviously that's not an option right now. Or you can they make this canister thing you can use at home to like put stuff in and then foam it.
That sounds fancy.
But couldn't do that on the drop of a dime either. And most people don't have that. So what this recipe calls for when you make the foam is that you actually use heavy whipping cream in it. That way you can whip it and actually get basically like a foamy whipped cream, kind of.
Without dairy.
No, but it has dairy because it has
the whipping cream.
It's got the heavy cream in it. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
I got distracted. I heard a noise behind me and then the phone beeped. I'm like, sorry, squirrel.
This is what we gotta deal with, guys. We're gonna make her do the mixing.
Sorry.
So, thank you so much, Gamester USA. Thank you so much for the $49.99 super chat that says, "Can't wait to see the brew." That is true. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Gamester. We appreciate that. Thank you for that very generous super chat. That's awesome. And you will see it soon. That is true. The brew is true. So, I didn't even know what I was saying because I'm thinking about you going, and there's no dairy in it?
Sorry. All right, I'm focused now.
Okay.
Did you talk about the marshmallow syrup? Because I sampled that.
Yes.
It's delicious.
So let me just go down through the list of the ingredients real quick. This is for everything, for the apple, the apple juice part, and the foam. So 1 12-ounce can of frozen apple juice. So the frozen concentrated apple juice. 4 ounces of cold water, which was one of the hardest ingredients. 1 ounce of mango juice or mango nectar. A 1/4 cup of toasted marshmallow syrup. We'll talk about that in a minute. And
I'm a thing for that.
A cup of ice if you want some extra more slush to it. A cup of heavy whipping cream. 4 tablespoons of mango juice. And 2 tablespoons of passion fruit juice. And 3 tablespoons of sugar. A lot less sugar than went into our bread pudding.
There's like a shortage at the grocery store. We're like pouring bags of sugar into
So getting stuff right now kind of is not easy because we can't order from Amazon. Most stuff from Amazon is still taking too long to get here, kind of on a whim when we decided we wanted to do this. Also, at the stores that have so everything here able to get at Publix. The juices we found at Publix, all of that wasn't a problem. The problem was the toasted marshmallow syrup. So all of the companies that make the flavored syrups, like the coffee syrups, they make a toasted marshmallow. I looked it up. It was like almost everyone has a toasted marshmallow. But in like the average grocery store, it is they only have kind of like the most popular
vanilla,
ones, like
hazelnut.
Yeah, caramel. So I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm looking online.
We didn't want to go around unnecessarily.
I'm looking online in stock places, calling stores. Nowhere had it. And the only place that I knew probably would have it they're not open because they're not an essential store. So I was like, man, I got all this stuff. And then I thought about it and I'm like, wait a minute. Right down the street from us is a little local coffee shop. They're open right now for to-go orders. And I remembered they have like all of these flavor shots that you can put in stuff. They have tons of those different flavored syrups. So I called them and I'm like, hey, kind of funny question. Like, I need like a half a cup of marshmallow syrup, toasted marshmallow syrup. Can you hook me up with that? And he goes, yeah. He goes, absolutely, just come on in. So I sent Stephanie up to get a coffee. I'm like, at least buy a coffee.
So I had to buy a frappe.
I like buy a coffee, and also I told him that I told him I'd pay for it. Whatever. You just, I know it's not something they normally have priced. Like someone wants to come in and fill up my cup of syrup, but I'm like, I said, just tell us how much, and we'll pay for it. And Steph goes up and gets her coffee, and the guy's got them already like in little containers, and he's like, I feel bad charging you for these. And it's like, why? they charge like, you know, you buy regular coffee and it's like 50 cents for like a flavor shot of like one of the pumps. I'm like, whatever you want to charge us for it, just charge us, you know, because we can't get it anywhere else. And he charged us, $2?
Yeah, he's like,
he goes,
would it be weird if I charged you $2? I'm like, take my money. Like,
not weird at all. We bought something from you.
I know, I was like, I needed that. That's just bill me for it.
So anyway, luckily we've got the toasted marshmallow. And you know what's interesting? I'm going to go grab it. What's interesting about the toasted marshmallow,
it's delicious,
which we've now transferred into this this glass container. But what is interesting about this is that when I opened this up and tried it the other day,
it's bizarre.
It instantly. I mean, if you smell this, if you guys could smell this right now.
Be careful, that was $2.
This, when you smell it, it smells like, oh, I just got on my nose.
It smells so
good.
Got
all night long.
Can
I'm
I finish your
that.
sentence?
Yeah,
if you're
go
not
ahead.
Going to. It smells like LeFou's Brew. Like, that is the smell. That toasted marshmallow syrup.
Yeah.
It's almost like I don't know how to describe it, because, I mean, yes, marshmallow has like a sweet smell, but you don't really open a bag of marshmallows and think, wow, that's super fragrant. But it's just a very sweet, distinctive smell.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I guess I just never realized how much that is. Thank you so much, Jean. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you. And Brandy and Dave, welcome to the stream. Brandy and Dave, so good to see you guys in the stream. Guys, go check out Brandy and Dave. Go subscribe to their channel. They have a fantastic channel. And also our buddy Steve, who just super chat a little while ago and is one of our mods, our mod extraordinaire in the stream. Brandy and Dave are mods as well. All have channels, great channels. Also, I see Magical News Live here. Nick has a great channel. Go subscribe to all of our friends, guys. And thank you to everyone who is here tonight. But yes, the marshmallow. Did someone say marshmallow? Marshmallow Man's here. But yeah, just wanted to talk about that for a second, because I am so surprised at how much that toasted marshmallow is LeFou's Brew. Like, that is the smell that you get. It. I mean, that's it with the foam. Okay.
It's like burnt sugar. That's how it smells. Burnt sugar, because if you toast a marshmallow, it's burnt sugar.
Oh my gosh, you just got so excited because in your mind, you said burnt sugar, and then it went. I know what happened here, guys. She goes, burnt sugar, and then like a light went off, and she goes, wait, marshmallows are sugar. It's like it gets marshmallows, and like
all a dog chasing its tail,
all connected. Like, if we could have seen in her brain, there was like a little dude that was sitting on a chair sleeping.
He works hard,
and as soon as she realized that marshmallows are sugar, he started ringing a bell.
He has to wake up sometime.
It's like, whoa, we connected a rational point that makes it all make sense now.
Oh my goodness.
What?
It's been a long couple weeks.
Oh man, it all makes sense now. Okay, we gotta get started on this. So the first thing we're gonna do is make the foam. So you make up the foam, you put the foam in the refrigerator, the foam sits for a few minutes, and then we make up the other stuff. We got a PayPal.
Whoa, I'll stop.
You can read the PayPal.
I gotta read the PayPal. You gotta read the PayPal.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much to the Rogers family. Thank you so much. Wow. Sean Rogers and his wonderful family, Tasha, and then we really appreciate you so much. A $200 PayPal. It says, thank you both for always bringing Disney magic into our homes. Thank you.
Yes, thank
so
you
much
so
for
much
that
for
extremely generous super chat or PayPal. We appreciate you guys so much, and there's no way we could do what we do here without all of you just being here and supporting us. And Sean has been one of our trusty mods now for a while, and does a great job. And Sean's a great friend of ours. They are both great friends of ours, and Sean and I actually talk all the time. So I really appreciate you, buddy, and thank you so much for that $200 PayPal. That is so generous.
I saw it and I didn't trust the man in my head to get my words out.
You guys are amazing,
yes,
and we
so
really appreciate you so much. Thank you. Man, I just want to
And you're
keep
worried
saying,
about the man in my
I know. I
head.
just want to keep saying thank you. We really appreciate you so much. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Put hearts in there for the Rogers family. Thank you so much for that, guys. We really appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna make the foam first. So let's go get the. I gotta get the cold stuff because I kept it all in the refrigerator. So in a bowl, we're gonna add the heavy whipping cream, 4 tablespoons of mango juice, 2 tablespoons of passion fruit juice, and the sugar, and we're gonna whip it good.
Real good. You want me to go get the bowl?
They recommend making it in a cold bowl. Yeah, if you want to.
I can handle
The
getting
bowl,
the bowl.
and then the 3 things in the refrigerator are there.
Well, I can handle 3 things.
1/4 cup and tablespoon. We need a tablespoon. Yes, thank you everyone for putting the hearts in the stream. We really appreciate that. Thank you to all of you. And thanks to everyone for being here. Almost 500 watching. That is awesome. Heidi, welcome to the stream. So good to see you. JL, it's good to see you. JK, welcome. There's Bob Showboy. Yeah, so many generous people here tonight. It's a fantastic community. We appreciate all of you. And did I see Jenna hop in here? Jenna Resort TV1. I thought I saw that go by and did not catch it.
I saw it.
You did?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say something?
Because
Jenna!
you were talking.
Jenna! Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Jenna, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. See, Stephanie just ignoring you.
I wasn't. You were still talking.
Remember that. Thank you.
You know how hard it is to
Thank
get a
you
word
for
in when
being
you
here.
stop.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to Resort TV1. Go over and subscribe and make sure that tomorrow you watch Friday Night Live. It's going to be a blast. They've been having some the streams at home have been so much fun, and we've all been doing this stream at home thing, and they're having fun bringing you into the parks virtually. They've been having some really cool ideas, doing like the throwback like vintage stream. It's been a lot of fun. So make sure that Friday night that you are over there. Virtual hugs, Jenna.
That's all we can do now.
That's awesome. I wish I could virtually reach out and touch Dale's beard.
Oh my goodness, that hair.
His beard is getting thick. Look at that. Looks weird on camera. Ooh.
It's kind of weird.
I know, it does look weird. $10 super chat from It's Joey's World that I just want to see Cory talk while drinking the brew. It's magical and so amazing. Guys, real quick, if you have not seen the video that Joey did over at It's Joey's World, you have to go watch it. Joey did a video where he basically, in a very fun way, makes fun of me in a loving way, makes fun of me and Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow. Kind of does like this really comical kind of parody of us, and it is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, and a big part of it is the part where he's talking about basically imitating what I call the chew cut, where I'm chewing but you can still hear me talking, and it is, I was crying. You haven't seen this yet.
You never even told me.
I found it late one night. I was just laying there crying. Me and Steve and I think Zip were all in a chat together watching it, and we were just crying. Like, Joey's sitting there and he's eating his fish, and he's like, he's at home eating fish, and he's acting like he's at like Cooks of Dublin, and he's eating the fish, and he starts eating. He goes, "This fish is so good," and then he keeps going. He's like, "Look at that. I can talk, but my mouth isn't moving." And then he goes, "I'm going to keep doing this. Look, I'm still going. This is fun." And I'm like crying watching this. So great job, Joey, on that vlog. I enjoyed it so much. So make sure you guys go check it out. All right, so we put this mixing bowl in the refrigerator to get it cold because it said to. Passion fruit juice. This is what we bought for the passion fruit juice. Even though you don't need much of it, this is the smallest one that I could find. And then for the mango, we got this the mango nectar. This is easy to get over on the international food aisle. in the grocery store, and then again some heavy whipping cream. So kind of flipping back here so we can get this going now. Let me see if I can get over to the table cam. Ooh.
Table cam. I'll move my
There
stuff.
we go, guys. It's time to cook. So do we have the music? Is there music playing in the background, guys? And let us know if it's too loud, because I can't preview it.
What kind of music is it?
I don't know, like some Tavern French music, maybe? Something like that. All right, so let me get this ready here. You got the mixer ready?
I got the mixer.
Yeah, but like, are we ever gonna make this stuff? Like, ever?
Okay.
Mixer.
What can I assist with? Can I pour stuff in?
Yeah. You just need the sugar and then the tablespoon.
Alright, so what goes first?
Look at this.
Okay, use a cold bowl. Got it.
Yeah.
Add whipping cream. 1 cup.
That's the whole thing. That is easy.
I can do this. I
Whoa!
don't even have to wake the little fella in my brain up for
Look
this.
at that. Look at that,
Would
guys.
you stop that?
How hard do you whip it before it goes everywhere?
I swept again today and I don't know why.
Okay.
Dirtbag.
That whole thing's a cup, right?
Yeah,
8 ounces?
8 ounces.
$4.99 super chat from Practically Perfect Matt. Thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. We really appreciate it.
Alright, so
The
whipping
music
cream.
sounds good.
4 tablespoons of mango juice.
Ooh.
Mango juice.
So this is one, hold on, I guess I gotta move this so we can see it better.
I can't really see the screen, so I'm going blind.
Oh, it's in the right spot.
Oh, ain't that lovely. 4 tablespoons.
So this is 1 cup of heavy cream and 4 tablespoons of mango juice. Ooh, that stuff looks good.
It does.
It looks like
1.
eggs, like egg yolk.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You like running eggs.
I do, but not to drink. That made me laugh.
But like bodybuilders drink eggs. No blender. Yes, Mar, we will be using a blender for the actual apple juice part. This part is whipping up the foam.
Alright, so we're on to 2 tablespoons of passion fruit.
Downscale, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We really appreciate it. Thank you for being here, Downscale. So passion fruit, and then there's sugar going in here too, right?
Hey, we gotta stay in order. 2 of passion fruit.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that exact measurement.
I actually don't usually do that over the bowl because I don't trust myself, but here we are.
And then 3 tablespoons of sugar, right?
Yeah, but now the spoon's wet, goober.
I didn't do that.
Well, I didn't realize that. I never proofread the stuff. Goober.
3 tablespoons of sugar. 1. 2. And 3. What's that? You were laughing.
I'm just making noises. Whip until... What are you doing?
I was just getting the sugar mixed up in there real quick.
Well, it didn't say to do that yet. You're about to whip it.
About to whip it.
Whip it until soft peaks form.
I read that someone said this could take a while.
Well, here we are.
Ooh. Let's not wake up the girls. That's, oh, wait a minute. Is that why it's called heavy whipping cream? I just had a Stephanie moment. I can tell you that mango scent smells delicious. You can shrink that down to 2 minutes. Can we go faster? Ooh. So what are people saying in the chat? Am I whipping it properly?
Whip it real good.
Is that what they said?
Yes.
Oh, I picked the wrong music for this segment.
That's true. Cory completely let us down on the music choice. So, dun.
Oh, we can mute everything right now if you're gonna sing that. Go ahead.
I don't recall. Continue on.
It's getting thicker.
It's supposed to. They're just telling you to whip it real good still.
Uh-oh, don't lift it up.
What are you doing?
I lifted it up.
You never lift a whipper up.
I lifted it up to see if the peaks were forming. Wow, this is gonna make a lot of foam.
It said 32 ounces of like serving size for the
No.
total.
No, I did a smaller one. The 32 ounce one used 2 things about to use.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's definitely going to be a lot more foam than we need, but we will load up the foam. Why not?
I love foam.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Starting to get formed.
Yeah, see, it's starting to get thick, but we still need more.
David says stop, then lift.
Stop. Camera stop. I mean, we're getting close to that point.
My poor bowl.
What?
I said my poor bowl.
That's why it's a mixing bowl.
I know, it doesn't like it though. I bet you can get soft pink.
It's almost there. It's like the magic is happening.
Careful about not doing too much. You have soft peaks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's good. I'm gonna go put it back in the fridge.
It's ready to go. That's, look at that, guys. There it is. That is going to be our foam. That's our foam topping. Here, try it.
That was very scary.
I know, I have my finger on it to keep it off, to not take your tongue off. How did it taste?
Let me see what's going on.
Is it good?
Tastes like mango.
Tastes like mango. All right, guys. So that is that's the foam. That is the foam, and now it's time to make the actual stuff.
Now which bowl are you gonna use? Stuff.
I'm just gonna try it on stream.
It's not plugged in.
Oh wow, that's delicious.
Tastes like mango.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like mango.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Oh my goodness. All right, let me check the chat. Steve, lick the mixer.
I think it's a super chat.
Donna, he always pushes the limits. I'm like, okay, that's enough.
I think
That's enough.
super chat right after walking away, Steph.
Did I miss one? Let me see. Yes, Chris callback. Sorry if I messed up the last name, but Chris in with $6.99 saying thank you guys for this very entertaining live stream, and thanks to Resort TV1 for introducing us to Cory's World. My wife is so excited to try and make this. Awesome, Chris. We hope that she has fun making it just like we are. And we love Resort TV1 too, and we're appreciative that they led you to us. And I think we might have missed another one. I don't know if Cory called out Herschel earlier with the $2 super chat that said, forgot to tell you that my wife's birthday was on Tuesday. Well, happy birthday. Sorry that you probably didn't get to celebrate it in the way that you would originally hope so, but we still hope you had a great day. Let me catch back up. Todd goes, unplug before licking the beaters. I know, when I stood up, he's like, lick it. I'm like, no, you don't unplug that thing. Yes, Nana, he is going to wake up the girls talking in the kitchen.
Alright, I got more things.
He's making a lot of racket on his way in here. He says he has more things if y'all couldn't hear him.
I have more things. Did you have, ooh, needed that. It said 4 ounces water, right?
You don't want me clicking on things, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Come back over here. Jennifer, wish you had the ingredients to make right now. Yeah, thankfully we were able to get it all in one trip, and Publix was a good go-to, but we didn't make a special trip just for this stuff. I had to do my weekly grocery shopping, but I'm super glad to be able to try this again tonight. And hopefully it tastes anything like the one at Disney. It'll be really good, because that is, like I said in the beginning, my super favorite drink at Disney. Marshmallow Man, can I get curbside pickup? I honestly don't see why not. Marshmallow Man says, can he get curbside pickup?
Oh. Alright, so we're going to blend this up in the old NutriBullet.
The old NutriBullet. This is Old Faithful over here.
Yeah, I love the NutriBullet. I use this thing all the time because I love green smoothies. And so I'm always making green smoothies, and
even the girls love green smoothies now, so it's kind of fun.
I think this will hold everything that we need for tonight.
Okay, you're going to have to bring up
the recipe?
The recipe.
All right.
The words. Listen, I've played Barbies and babies for like 8 hours today.
So it's the apple juice, the water, and then mango juice, which is the 1 ounce, which is 3.
Okay. Why don't you get my little glass cup?
1 ounce, which is like, it's like a tablespoon.
It's a tablespoon. It's 30
That's close enough.
Too.
A tablespoon. So mango juice, and then the marshmallow syrup, which is, how much of the marshmallow syrup went in?
I don't know.
A 1/4 cup, which is 4 tablespoons.
Will you sit down?
Right? Am I right about that?
If you would just bring my little measure.
Of course.
He left again to bring what I told him to. He would have underdone it on mango anyway. Did you get back in here?
What? You told me to go get this, right?
I told you to get everything that has a
Okay.
measure.
I got it. Let's flip over and let's
Alright,
make it. We're gonna make the brew.
No, keep that up.
I will, but I'm.
He just minimized the recipe like I got it from here.
Keep that up. I'm moving over here so they can see what we're doing.
All right.
You're gonna have to kind of aim this up a little bit, though.
Not too much. It's kind of.
Yeah.
There we are. All right.
All right. So we open up.
Add the apple juice.
Yeah. So basically, it is this, guys. Just a regular thing of like the frozen concentrated apple juice, and that's all you use. 1 12-ounce thing. So we're gonna bust that baby open. If I can figure it out. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Apple juice. Frozen. It's really cold on my hand.
You don't say. That looks good.
Yeah, it's like concentrated, so it's like super sweet and syrupy too. And then 4 ounces of water, which I'm gonna pour.
Hold on. What are you doing? You didn't even measure it.
I already measured it.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, you scared me. Go ahead,
So
carry on.
So 4 ounces of water, which I'm gonna pour into here to get more of that syrupy stuff out.
Proud of you.
Damn. And then they talked about adding a little extra ice. I like it icy, so we'll add a little bit of extra ice in there. Just a few pieces. Just to make it a little more icy. And then now we need the mango. So,
mango.
like a tablespoon of mango.
2. It says an ounce.
Oh, is it 2 tablespoons as an ounce? Okay. Did someone tell you that in the chat and that's the only reason you know?
No, but a tablespoon is 15 mLs. There's 30
Did
mLs in an ounce.
Did you cheat and tell her what it was?
I don't need cheating. I can do this. Crazy bones.
And then a quarter cup of the marshmallow.
Quarter cup of marshmallow. There we go. Alrighty. The mango juice is in, followed by the marshmallow syrup. A little bit more. That's good.
Oh man, that smells so good.
That's where the smell's at. So crazy.
Alright, I tricked it all over back there. I guess I gotta try it. Oh man, that tastes good.
Is it like burnt sugar?
And that's everything, right?
Let me take another look. Mango, marshmallow, ice, apple juice.
There it is.
Yes.
All in the NutriBullet, ready to go.
You know, if we didn't think that the blender was gonna, or the mixer
Wake up
was,
the kids.
this will.
Yeah, this will. This will definitely. Wait, what happened?
Did you forget to plug it in?
No, it's plugged in. I think it's because the table gives a little. Well, that certainly looks good. I think we can add a little bit more ice to it, just to get it even more icy. Sleep through this, then we'll be doing good. That looks about the perfect consistency right there. Smell it. Smells good.
It smells amazing. Oh, $9.99 super chat from R. Johns says, "Make me one. This should cover the delivery charge."
Thank you so much, Richard. We appreciate you. That is awesome. Thank you.
Should I go cut these?
Should
I cut them?
No, I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah, they're just like standard straws. Alright guys, here we go.
Standard cups.
So we are going to fill up. Look at that.
Leave a solid, no more than that, because you'll need your foam.
We'll overflow the foam if we have to.
I don't want foam.
Alright guys, there it is. There's our LeFou's brew. With the foam on top. Want extra foam?
Is that really a question?
Is that really a question? What are you talking about?
Cory's having way too much fun.
Way too much fun with the foam. But I mean, hey, That looks pretty darn good. I have to say so.
And it's just extremely easy to make.
Look at that.
Boom. Prettying up the workstation.
And just like that.
Too high. Too high.
Here.
Just leave them sitting.
Let's just flip to the other camera. Alright, let's see here. They do look good. They look real good.
They look awesome. Like the layering.
There it is, guys. LeFou's Brew at home. Oh, we gotta get a picture. Ready? Hold it to the side. Hey, wait, is mine like too?
Uh-oh, I'm
Hold. What?
No, I'm
Don't
fine.
tilt.
I didn't mean to.
Right there. Ready?
Okay.
We're just gonna stay like this.
No, I'm not. I want to drink mine.
So, there it is, guys. And it smells so good. It definitely smells like you would expect LeFou's Brew to smell. Okay, ready?
Yes. It's actually delicious. I'd say it's a tad bit sweeter than the one that's in the park, from what I remember. The flavor's there, though, but the sweetness. And I think I'd add a tiny bit more ice next time. But other than that, it's very, very tasty.
Yeah, a tad bit sweeter. But wow.
Very good, though.
That's really good.
It is extremely good.
That is really good, and I like the creaminess of the foam. Seeing as how regular LeFou's Brew is not creamy on top, you know.
The consistency is actually more like it if you bring the straw, because the juice settles on the bottom since the ice is above it. But other than
All right,
that,
let's do the taste test. Ready? I'll taste it, and then you do my voice. Ready? And then I'll do you. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Ready? Here we go.
Wow, guys, that's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Best I ever had. Best on property. This is really delicious. I could definitely see us coming back and getting this again. Wow, guys, I just wish this had smell-o-vision right now so you could taste this. You could smell the sugar. Wow. I used my hands too, because you can't talk without your hands.
Okay. You know, I have to say, it's a little sweeter than it is at the restaurant, you know, when you get it there. But today, you know, this would be really nice on a hot day, but today it was freezing cold. It was like 67 degrees out. But you know, I really think it's good, and yeah, I like it.
Why at the end did you look like the little guy woke up? Drink your apple juice.
I don't know. Oh, this is the problem with sugar, guys.
It's delicious, though.
I love it. This is very good.
It's
I
delicious.
highly recommend it. So what I'd recommend doing, adding more water to the apple juice and more ice, because that apple juice can go a lot further.
Definitely.
This foam is perfect. I wouldn't say change anything there. But for the apple juice, you could probably add 8 ounces of water, add more ice, and make it go a lot further for sure.
Yeah. It's definitely sweet just because of the concentration of the apple juice, but the flavor is fantastic. See, you didn't say fantastic. That's one of my descriptor words.
I know, fantastic. And why are you laughing at me?
Unlike you, where are we again? We always forget where we're at.
Or ducks are like trying to bite me while I'm trying food. Bill says marshmallows are sugar?
They're there, Bill.
Sorry, Cory, but I think Stephanie's better. Yeah, Mike, I agree. Stephanie was better, but that's because if I had more time to prepare, I would be doing better. But you didn't have more time to prepare either. So.
No, I just show up fantastic.
Shep, is Shep here? Welcome to the stream. Shep, what is up? So good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Guys, go check out the Shep family. And also, now that everybody's here, go check out Diz and That. They have such a great channel. They're great friends of ours. And you got to go check them out. Every Wednesday night, they go live and have a fantastic show. And it is one of the funniest shows, one of the funniest Disney shows on YouTube. Hands down. Funniest Disney shows on YouTube. It is absolutely hilarious. And those guys, they crack me up. And they're such good friends of ours, too. So go check out Diz and That on YouTube. Go subscribe right now if you're not already. I do feel like I'm back in Magic Kingdom.
And this is extremely easy to make. The only difficult ingredient, like we talked about, was that toasted coconut.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Coconut.
Whoa.
Way off.
I know, right? Toasted marshmallow. But that wouldn't be that hard of an
Wait,
ingredient.
toasted what? Say it again.
I don't know.
No, say it again.
I don't know what
Just say what you think it is.
Because I know that you
No,
don't
say
the way
what
I
you think
say
it is, because I know exactly what she said, and we're going to talk about this right now.
Marshmallow?
What is it?
Marshmallow.
Say it again.
Marshmallow. I know, because he calls me out on it all the time.
She calls it a marshmallow. Marshmallow. The other day.
They're back.
She was like, you won't believe it. I was outside and this thing crawled out of the tree. And I'm like, what was it? She goes, it looked like a giant cockroach. And I was like, what is a cockroach? And she goes, that's what they're called. They're called cockroaches. And I was like, no, they're cockroaches.
Cockroaches. Marshmallows.
Marshmallows. Cockroaches. Stephanie has a very funny way of saying things. She also...
Wait, how did we change subjects?
No, I'm going to tell you. She also... So, this one's the funniest. What is the thing in your car?
I know.
The thing in the car where you keep your registration and your proof of insurance and all of that. What's that called, Stephanie?
Apparently not the glove department.
The glove department, guys. Is that like where you buy gloves? Is that the section of the store that has the gloves? The glove department?
Drink your apple juice.
She calls it the glove department.
I know better now because he's told me, but I can't rewire my brain to remember it.
And I've told her a million times. And she'd be like, oh, it's in the glove department. And I'm like, what?
I'm sorry.
Yes, glove box, glove compartment. The glove compartment. And she's like, the glove department. It's in the glove department. Does anyone ever really put gloves in there? That's a good question, John. I don't know.
Not in Florida.
No, not in Florida unless you're a murderer. It's like like Hitman, and then you might keep gloves in there. Yeah, that's hilarious. But guys, you know what? I make fun of Stephanie all day, but I'm going to make fun of myself for a moment because I used to think...
You thought once?
I used to think it was called the windshield effect.
Oh yeah, dummy.
You know, the temperature, I used to think it was called the windshield effect because I in my mind, too, I tried to justify it by saying that it was the temperature of the windshield when the wind blew on it.
Listen, if you start a debate with him, he will make you think that he's making sense and you'll walk away so confused.
No, that's Shep. That's Shep. Shep is on another level with that. But yeah, I used to call it the windshield effect instead of the wind chill. Because I used to think it was the temperature on the windshield. It's okay, Steph. We love you no matter what. Hashtag words are hard. Hashtag Team Stephanie. What is all this support for Stephanie?
We need support.
Department is acceptable. Resort budget.
Yes.
It's not even right. It's a totally made up thing. I say Steph can call things whatever she wants and add extra letters and words. I got your back, Steph.
Steve always has.
From Steve. Thank you, Donna and Steve, for the super chats, by the way. We appreciate you. And I didn't say she couldn't call it that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Did too. You said stop calling it that.
But you've been doing it for 15 years since I've known you.
I know.
Or since we've been together.
I'm consistent like that.
It's not quite 15 years, by the way.
I know, it's...
I like 13.
Yeah, 13-ish.
If you're not changing now.
I realize that as the words are coming out of my mouth that I forgot to change them, but then it's too late.
That's true.
I do, because I do notice. This looks so good, even mixed.
I always think of, I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Blue Streak. No, this was National Security.
Those aren't the same movies.
Well, they're both with Martin Lawrence.
Oh.
So it's with Martin Lawrence and,
Which movie are we talking about?
National Security. I forget the other one. Other guy that's in it. But they're hilarious. I love Martin Lawrence, and his comedy movies are so much fun. And there's a scene where they're in the movie, and so Martin Lawrence in that movie says, like, again, he says things that are just like totally off the wall, but he acts like he believes what he's saying. And there's a really, really good windpaper effect, our John says. There's a really good scene where, who is the other one in there? It's Steve Zahn. So Steve Zahn and Martin fall or jump off a bridge, I think it is, onto this barge. And the barge is all garbage. And they're in this big pile, like heapy pile of garbage, and it stinks real bad. Martin Lawrence comes up, and he's got air freshener around his head, and it's a Christmas tree. It's like one of the pine air fresheners, and it's just stuck there, and he's and he says something that's like totally off the wall. I wish I could remember what he says, because what he says is so funny. And Steve looks at him. Steve Zahn looks at him and goes, "Do you actually believe the garbage that comes out of your mouth?" And he goes, "I don't really know till I finish talking." I think about that all the time.
What I want to know is you can recall all of this,
Yes.
but you can't remember to take the trash out.
What Stephanie says, she'll be like, "What are you talking about? I don't know till I'm finished talking."
I'm just checking, make sure we didn't miss nothing.
There's a little bit of
Where are you going?
there's a little bit of
Where are you going?
LeFou's Brew left here. I'm gonna put it on top of my cream.
You didn't share it.
You still got some.
I know, but
We got mail.
we got mail, and I think I might have a PayPal. Pretty sure. Here you go. Oh, but they said no shout out required.
Mail.
But they didn't say we couldn't do it.
Tiki Man fan, thank you so much for the $5 PayPal that says thanks for doing the Thursday thing. We love doing it. Looking forward to the girls running in when they hear the ice in the blender. Yes, hopefully they don't wake up. They
Hopefully
seem
we're
out. They really seem out in there right now.
Listen, we played hard today.
we
played
on
real
to
hard.
Try and get it down so that's not a thing.
Well, I did everything earlier and kind of tricked them, minus the whole still being daylight when they went to bed. Like, I started their baths an hour early. I fed them dinner an hour early. And started their movies.
Someone said save the phone. You want some? I should go put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, you should.
Or I could.
Can you imagine how good that would be on pancakes?
Anything.
Pancakes.
I'm gonna put it on my oatmeal in the morning.
Good night, Miss Mari. I always wave at the computer. I know y'all are up there, but I read your words here. But bye. Andrew. Yeah. Towards me. Cory has perfect hair. Can we expect him to know about anything else, really?
Wait, what?
Nothing.
It sounded like Jenna. Wait, what?
No, it was Andrew. He says that you have perfect hair. Can we really expect you to know anything else?
My hair's not perfect right now, so it's lost its ever-loving mind.
This is so good.
It is good.
I can't imagine the amount of sugar in it.
Oh, it's a lot of sugar. So we got mail, guys. Thank you so much for sending us some packages. Really appreciate it. We can open the envelope first. And thank you to all of you who are here with us tonight. Over 500 watching. We appreciate you. Thanks for being here. And the signal's still doing good, guys. It looks like it's better now, which is great. Got a letter.
We just got a letter.
If it's a lot of words, I'm going to let you read it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. It says, "Hi, Stephanie and Cory. We enjoyed your pizza stream so much. That pizza you made looked terrific. I want to try that one just as you made it. I had never heard Dale's seasoning. Yes, Dale's seasoning is very good. If you guys don't remember, we used that when we sauteed the mushrooms. That's Dale's seasoning. When you mentioned it, Stephanie, as an ingredient in the sauteed mushrooms, I thought you meant Jenna's Dale, of course. Yeah, it was not Jenna's Dale. He doesn't make his own seasoning. Well, maybe he does. We don't know about it. It's like a hidden talent. He makes seasonings. We don't have Dale seasoning here in Santa Monica. Perhaps it's a Florida thing. I found a bottle on Amazon for $10. It should be here early next week. So they already bought it. If you use this seasoning, you can use it on a lot of stuff. You can use it to marinate steaks. If you want to do like marinated steak
It's
tips.
a very concentrated seasoning too, so a liquid seasoning.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't take much in the mushrooms at all. Just like a
little splash.
Couple tablespoons along with some Worcestershire. Money. I thought perhaps Dale gave you guys some kind of seasoning connection as a gift. No, he did not. People do that, right? And you were referring to that, LOL. I'm happy that I can avail myself to the stuff to see how it tastes. I'm so glad you're able to get it. That'll be awesome. We'll be making those mushrooms very soon. They sound very intriguing. I enclosed a pizza recipe that I make all the time. I make it so often that I don't have to think about it anymore. I can do it in my sleep. It's also not very difficult to make. The stand mixer does all the work for the crust. There's only one rise, not two, and the sauce is no cook because it cooks in the oven as the pizza bakes. That's really interesting. And all the ingredients can be had easily at your local grocery store. I hope you make it one day. I hope you like it so much as we do. Keep the faith, guys. We'll all see the conclusion of this crisis soon enough. In the meantime, we'll be tuning in on a regular basis. As always, here's a hug for each of you. Christopher and John. Did I get that right? Christopher and John. Thank you guys so much, Christopher and John. We really appreciate that. And we appreciate this pizza recipe. Look at this, guys. It's Detroit pizza. Detroit-style pizza. And doesn't that look fantastic? Look at that. Wow. That looks awesome. Look at the crust, honey.
I know, I haven't looked at the photo.
It almost looks like
fun.
It looks like a sub. We're making this.
Yes, we will.
That sounds fantastic. I really, really appreciate that, guys. If you are in the chat, Christopher and John, thank you guys so much for that. We are super excited to make this pizza. We will definitely do so. Thank you for that. What a fun letter.
Yes,
a letter and a recipe. That's cool.
Tried recipes are fun.
All right, package numero uno.
Continue on.
Continue on. Oh, that is cool. I was seeing if it had a thank you for supporting the Orlando guy. Thank you so much to the Orlando. Look at that.
That's very
That
nice.
is a really cool mug. Thank you so much, guys. The Orlando guy sent us a mug, and there it is. It's actually a really cool mug. I like it. Guys, if you're not familiar with the Orlando guy, I know it's hard to get this thing to focus with my big face and with the focus on my big face. If you're not familiar with the Orlando guy, go check out his channel and subscribe. He's got a great channel over there, and I really appreciate the mug. So thank you, buddy. Thanks for sending us a mug. It's so cool. I need a mug.
No, you don't need that.
We need mugs. Guys, if we make mugs, how many of you would buy a mug in the chat? Raise your hand if you would
Corey's
buy...
like, I'm going to buy my own mug.
I know. I really want to make them just so I can buy it.
Corey has a mug obsession.
How many in the chat would buy a Cory Meets World mug?
What about me?
I'll buy you one.
No, I don't want one. I want my name on one.
Oh, you want a Stephanie Meets World mug?
Yep. It'll have good sayings on it, like "Good morning, dirtbag." I'll just sit here.
Oh, look! I just kicked the camera.
Oh, that was not. See, you don't do that.
Oh, hold
That's
on.
not good.
Look at the camera. We are adjusting.
Corey moved y'all.
Adjusting. I'm moving you with my foot. You're on a tripod. There we go. Like, a lot of people want one. A lot of people want a mug.
They want my mug.
Zippity Doodad, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for being here. Everyone, go subscribe to Zippity Doodad, another great friend of ours, and 1/4 of Disney That. $2. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Lourdes Evans, thank you. We really appreciate that. All right, so thank you again to the Orlando guy for the mug and for the idea to make mugs.
Oh, goodness.
That's cool. Another package. Another box.
Michael.
Rachel says, did you get my letter? I don't know. If it came within the last 5 days or so, I don't think we
haven't been back to the post office.
Well, I need to check in there and make sure there's not one other one. I may have not grabbed one. But we haven't been in like the last 5 days or so. It was I think it was a little over a week actually ago that I went. Here's to start your mug fund. Your mug on a mug. Thank you so much, Lori, for that $9.99 super chat. We appreciate that. Your mug on a mug. I love that. There's got to be a company out there called that.
Yeah.
Your mug on a mug. I have no idea what's in here.
It's kind of scary.
Why is it scary?
You're just opening up
There
a
could be
ring.
like a head. That's why we do this live. We don't like some. I know some people like to open up their stuff and kind of preview it beforehand. We don't do that here.
Corey just likes to surprise.
There could be a living head in here.
Wouldn't be living. It'd be dead. He decapitated it.
I think we like smell
See,
it.
did you even think before you finished your sentence?
Do you actually believe the words that come out of your mouth? You have to believe the things you say. I don't know, Tom. Finish talking. There's something wrapped up. It's a little small for a head. Unless it's like a shrunken head from Trader Sam. You know, I know who this is from, I think.
It probably said it on the box.
No, it didn't say it on the box. Here, hold on. Because I know who this is from.
Where did it ship to?
Let me see it.
I'm seeing it.
I know because I got a message about it, but I want to make sure. Alright, let's go here. And,
There, what you looking for?
Here.
One second.
Where got it? See, because, yep, that's it. So this came from Lady Jamers. Thank you so much, Lady Jamers, for the gift. I knew because she had given me a heads up saying that she had sent it. Yes, from me. Forgot to put in the gift message. Thank you so much, Lady Jamers. And thank you for sending me the heads up because I was able to figure it out. All right, let's open it up. Actually, I'm going to let you open this one because I opened the other one.
Oh, that's so nice. It's just because I had tape.
Blue Nose, thank you so much for the $10 super chat and the awesome little emoji dude dancing back and forth. See, I don't know what the description is, but I'm gonna say like cat thing with bandana with fans with hearts bouncing back and forth with joy. Something along those lines.
Oh my goodness.
What is it?
Crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
Look at that.
I'm gonna use that to eat my ice cream.
That is. You don't know what this is.
Well, I know what it is,
No,
and this is Lady Jamers trying to call me out. Is
Yes.
what this is.
Cory don't know what a spoon rest is, but
I
he's
know.
about to be educated.
And that is the most awesome spoon rest I've ever seen in my life.
It's gorgeous, actually.
It
It's
is
very
absolutely beautiful.
I want to make sure everybody sees it, but it's probably going to try to focus it on.
Well, here, actually.
Are you?
We'll go. Oh, sorry. You don't want to watch that again.
I didn't want to watch it the
There you
first
go.
2 times.
Now you can hold it up over there.
Hold it up.
Yeah. It'll focus on it better right there. So check that out, guys. Lady Jamers with an amazing spoon rest. We appreciate that after the bread pudding stream where I tried to burn down the house with the caramel sauce on the stove. Thank you so much. Such an awesome
This is
gift
awesome.
idea because it's something very practical and something we will be using
It's
all the time. Can I
gorgeous.
hold it? It's so cool.
It's so nice. I didn't want to hand it to you.
I told Steph I'm going to eat ice cream with this, but it's very cool. This is part of the Mickey 90 Years of Magic. I'm going to take the sticker off so we can see all of Mickey.
Are you now?
Yeah, maybe.
With these, you want me to do it?
Just got to do it slowly. Please hold while we remove the sticker off of Mickey.
We need one of those, like, those screens where lines of color go across.
Oh yeah, so like Lucy watches her YouTube videos and then she walks around the house going, 1 hour later. Like, what are you doing, Lucy? 4 hours later. Well, there you go. I got off as best as I could right now. But I love that Mickey. So cool. And look at the Mickeys up at the top, too. They're fantastic. Such an awesome spoon rest. I love it. Thank you so much, Lady Jamers, for the very thoughtful, very unique gift. We appreciate that so much. Yeah, we'll wash off the sticker.
I'll wash off the sticker.
That is so cool. Thank you guys so much. That's from SpongeBob. We appreciate...
The 1 hour later thing. I
Oh,
know that went
is
over
that
your
what
head.
that's from?
Yes, but they do it on, like, the...
See, I didn't know that was from SpongeBob. So many people use those clips and I never knew what it was from.
Yeah. I used to love SpongeBob.
I never watched it.
It was, like, popular in my, like...
I mean, it's been
Middle
on
to
a few
late teen
times and
years.
I've like seen part of it, but I've never like watched a lot of SpongeBob, so I don't really know much about it. Well, we've got 557 people here. We've made the LeFou's brew. We've opened the mail. What do we do now?
Little question and answer in bedtime?
In
Oh, no.
in bed.
Just clarifying. It's a lot of sugar.
Little question and answer in bedtime. Well, really quick, before we get into any question and answer stuff, and since there's still over 560 people here, guys, so last week we had such a fantastic time with Yeehaw Bob. It was, I can't tell you how much fun I had doing that stream. It was just it was one of the highlights here since we've been doing YouTube, to sit down with someone like Yeehaw Bob, not only because of how much he means, like, to me and to all of us, for everything that he does, but because of just someone with a career like that and so many stories. It's so much fun just to sit down and talk to someone who's accomplished so much, and that was special. And I had such a great time doing it, and I really, really, really wish that, or hope that if you have not seen it, that you go over and watch it. We didn't have as many viewers as we normally do on a Thursday night for that show.
Really surprising.
Yeah, I thought everyone would be excited to see Yeehaw Bob, and if you missed it,
have to
please go watch it. Bob was just he was so amazing, and I've become good friends with him now. It's so awesome. We've been talking. It's like Bob is just fantastic. So go over and make sure you watch the replay. Great idea, Steve. What did Steve say? I think Cory should do his own version of the Disney sing-along show. I don't know. I don't know about that. Should I do that sometime? Would you guys watch? Would you guys like that? Like if I did. What if I did like a whole stream where you guys just pick songs? Like I don't know every Disney song that there is out there.
Just about.
I know enough to be dangerous with them where I could like make up words and do the melody, but I may not know actually all the words. So what if we did like a stream where, you know, there's no music or anything, it's all a cappella, and you guys just kind of throw out songs, and I pick one, and I just pick the songs, and I'll look up the words, and we'll just try and sing like a couple lines of it. It'll be totally unrehearsed, completely off the cuff, and just, whatever songs you think of, and we'll just do it, and whatever. There'll be music. Some of it might sound good, some of it might go horribly wrong, but you guys all think that would be fun. All right, we'll do it then, guys. We will do it. We will do a Cory singing night from home. Why not? We can't go anywhere.
I gotta find somewhere to go. I'm gonna go check the mail.
You're gonna have to sing with me.
No.
There's a bunch of duets in Disney, right? So you gotta do the woman part, and I'll do the guy part.
Your voice is pretty high.
Yeah, I can Google the words. I'll do it, and I'll sing the song, a little bit of it. The Aladdin duet. Yeah, you know, so the I can show you the world, and you're like...
Oh, the kids have a microphone.
Are you going to sit there with the little JoJo microphone?
No, they have an Aladdin one, too.
Oh, do they really?
You ever seen it? It's the Jasmine Teal one. The kids have, like, probably 10 of these, like, character microphones, and they play, like, a song.
Mm-hmm. I think we should do it. Yes, A Whole New World. Because it's got that high part for you.
I can do that.
Okay? You can be Jasmine? Can you be Princess Jasmine? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'll do it. She probably won't. It'll get to her part.
I'll be like, I'm the magic carpet.
It'll get to Stephanie's part, and she'll just look at me, and I'll be like, a whole new world. I'll be Jasmine too. I can be a Jasmine. Jungle Book songs, and some from Frozen. There's so many songs, guys. So just think about it. Think about it. Save some songs off. In a couple weeks, we'll do just that. I just sit here and sing, and we'll do it from home. You guys are always wanting me to sing, so why don't we just do a whole stream where I just sing?
Your mom asked a question while you were talking a lot. You won't find it.
While you were talking a lot?
The answer to your question was yes, but I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
What? What happened?
I don't know.
Do I get hair like sticking straight up in the back of my hair?
That's your main concern?
No, what is the problem?
Nothing's the problem. I feel fantastic.
Tell me.
I drink a drink.
Oh, she drank my drink. Yeah, that happens.
You left it sitting there.
You Got a Friend in Me, Hercules, Beauty and the Beast, so many awesome songs. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's just make it happen.
We are Siamese. I saw somebody recommend that.
That one's a fun one. So not tonight, but save the songs, and we'll do it in a couple of weeks. And I trust you'll be forgiving. And that is just literally like, wait, how about the Pink Pajama song from The Lion King? I don't even know if I know that. Do you know that?
No.
There's a lot of good songs. Ooh, Tarzan has so many good
It
songs.
does. I love Tarzan.
I don't even know. I'm trying to think.
Mulan has fantastic songs.
Oh,
Pocahontas.
oh yeah.
Fantastic songs.
Oh, Pocahontas. I could totally rock her voice right now.
Oh, could you now?
No. Costumes. What for each song? Like. No, I'll leave that to my buddies at this and that. But yes, that'll be
Taylor's Rapunzel.
that'll be a fun stream, guys. So never had a friend like me. That's a hard one. Or the what's it called, the Street Rat song. That one is a little bit hard too. It's a Cory concert. Do you know what that word is? I want to hear you say, because I know what it is.
No, go for it. It's your word.
It's arpeggios. It's a Cory concert. Don't forget to practice your arpeggios and work on some slow. You know what that one is?
Adagios.
And fast what?
Croissantos.
Crescendos. Never mind, you know these words.
Sound like a croissant.
I knew the words, so I just wanted Stephanie to try.
I'm over here wondering why he's talking about croissants at bedtime.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, buddy. We appreciate you, Steve.
No, Leslie.
Do you sing to
not.
Steph? Yes, I do sing to Steph all the time.
It's not like you would think.
Why? It's very romantic. I
No,
look
it is
right in your
not.
eyes and I
You
sing the
me.
song from Tangled. What's it called? I don't know what the song's called.
Which one?
The light.
Oh, he does a lot of weird songs, but he waits till he can trap me, and he comes in singing the crazy songs. Are you trying to do the light song? And then last dies.
Sing it for me.
I don't know the words. Yes, that. Okay, would you stop it? No, Steve. The answer is no.
Does Steph like it when you sing to her? Why?
I like it when you sing, not to me, because you usually sing weird stuff to me. He's thinking of a song right now. He can't.
No, I'll sing to Stephanie when we do the sing. $50 for a rap, Steph. Sean says.
I'll eat ramen noodles.
No, you gotta do.
I will not.
You've got to do the Fresh Prince rap, guys. Not next week.
It's not gonna happen.
But in a couple weeks, we'll do this stream that we're talking about singing, and I need all of you to encourage Stephanie to do the Fresh Prince rap. We've been wanting you to do this forever. You got to do it for us. Okay?
I've never seen the show in my life.
He says $100. Actually, he says, I just gave you $200. You better sing the song. You can do it. You can do it. But we'll let you practice, okay? And I'll even bring the words up for you.
I don't need the words.
Just say you'll do it next.
I will
never. Come on.
Commit.
Okay,
No.
she's not going to commit, but we'll talk her into it, guys. So when we do the songs, we do the songs, I do the songs, and Stephanie sits there cringing.
I'm just going to check the mail.
We're going to talk her into doing the Fresh Prince rap. We can do it. We can do a virtual one with you, Steph.
I just want to be invisible.
We'll do a virtual one with you, Steph.
I just want to be invisible.
Josh, welcome to the stream. So good to see you, buddy. Guys, make sure that you guys subscribe to Resort TV 1 if you're not already. And tomorrow night, Friday Night Live. It's going to be fun. Friday Night Live. So make sure you are subscribed to Resort TV 1. And Jenna, too. Subscribe to her, too.
But Resort TV 1, that's where you'll find
I just saw someone say, hi, Jenna. So I was saying, hello, Jenna, too, if you're still here. So that'll be it. So, guys, really quick, because we were going to see if anyone had any questions for fun. But next week, so we were talking about Bob. Yeehaw, Bob. And we got totally sidetracked with the music thing. It was so fantastic. So, again, if you have not had the chance to watch the stream, make sure to go back and watch the stream with Yeehaw Bob. It was so much fun. It's right at exactly an hour, and we ended the stream right after the interview, and learn so much about his career, and it's just great. So if you haven't had the chance, please go back, give that a shot, and watch that because it's so much fun. But with that said, I enjoyed it so much. Really enjoyed the opportunity to sit down with Bob, and another opportunity has opened up for next week, and I am so excited, guys. Like really, really excited that we're having these opportunities to do things that I never really thought that I would get the opportunity to do. And last week was like so fun with Yeehaw Bob Jackson, and this coming up next week, next Thursday, just as good. I'm so excited for this opportunity, and I really hope that all of you will join us here next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for another fun special guest. And guys, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so much fun. The stories that you're going to hear next week are unbelievable. Like there's
Don't talk too much.
They're unbelievable. There's not many people in this world that could tell stories like this. So make sure that you tune in next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for another fantastic special guest. So that's all I'm going to say. I want to say more, but I'm just going to say that. But I'm so excited. Just know that I am thrilled to be able to bring this person to all of you. So make sure that next week you are watching at 8 o'clock next week, prime time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stephen, thank you so much for the $8.88 super chat. It says, thanks for another great stream. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. He's a Bob Iger. It is absolutely not Bob Iger. It would be fun if it was Bob Iger. Although, man, out of all the people that you could like sit down and interview, Bob Iger seems like he would be like really, I don't know. It seems like it would be really intense. Like he seems like a super genuinely nice guy, but he is very professional. Like the way he carries himself, everything, he's very professional. So it would be intimidating to interview Bob Iger, but it would be a lot of fun. I think this will be more fun than Bob Iger. So it's going to be fun, guys. So make sure, I would not pump this up as being a big deal.
I don't want you to keep talking.
If it wasn't a big deal. Shh. Okay.
Drink your water and say goodnight.
I'm not saying goodnight. I'm just saying, but why am I drinking my water? Just because you told me to.
Listen, whale.
It's going to be a fun time. So you guys got any questions? You got any questions for me?
No.
You got any questions for us, guys?
Are you going to do the dishes tonight?
You're going to help me with them.
I'm not. Put them in the dishwasher. Darvon is onto something. Darvon goes, is it Stephanie? If I'm lucky, I can be invisible again.
Yeah, Bob was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Good night, Jean. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes. Good night, Jean.
Do what you're told. Brandy and Dave. Professional. So it isn't chef. Why is the sky blue, Josh says. So if I'm not mistaken, am I right about this?
The reflection of water.
It's the reflection of the water, right?
That's what they told us in school.
Yeah, because the Earth's covered in so much water that the sky's blue because it's like the reflection of the water on the atmosphere or something along those lines. Maybe.
What are you watching on Disney Plus? Oh, lots of things. The kids are using it quite a bit, and we basically kind of follow their lead on what we're watching. They started watching High School Musical, which was kind of fun, and they loved it.
Yeah. They absolutely love High School Musical.
They've watched through the Toy Story series and really liked that. There's been a couple that they keep rewatching. Oh, the new one, Onward.
Onward.
Onward. They really like that one.
Yeah.
And we watched it. I thought it was cute. Not necessarily probably my favorite Disney film or even anywhere close to it. But the girls definitely seem to like that one.
Someone said, with the name of the channel, has Stephanie always been involved? She has been involved from the beginning, but we've talked about that before. She did not want the channel name to have anything to do with her, because I think long term her plan was that she was not going to be involved in the channel. But she's here.
Well, y'all are in my living room, so.
Yeah, it's followed us here. So yeah, absolutely. Erica, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Erica, we appreciate you and all your support. Says, hello, first park and ride when it reopens. So if all the parks reopen at the same time, and if it's like, you could just go I would love to go just rope drop Hollywood and ride Rise of Resistance and just kind of kick it off with the Rise and see once they reboot that thing back up after a couple months if you can actually even make it through it.
That's a good one.
But that would be fun. How about you?
I'm always an Epcot person. I love Epcot. There's just something about it. But I'd be interested to see just what it looks like, because with everything that happened, it stopped at the end, it messed up the end of the festival, which there was a lot of topiaries. I doubt that they upkept all those. It probably, instead of upkeeping at this point, probably just let some go and moved them out. So I'd like to see the landscaping there. It won't be long, you'll be running into another festival.
That's true.
So I just love Epcot.
Do you remember?
I don't know necessarily what ride that I would want to go on there necessarily. Maybe, I haven't rode Frozen in so long. Not that it's my favorite there. I'm one of the old school. I kind of just like Soarin', but I haven't gone on Frozen so long, and the girls and I were just discussing that one the other day. Because Taylor, and Lucy really also, but Taylor never liked the Frozen ride because she doesn't like that it goes backwards. And I was asking her, if she would go on it again, knowing that it goes backwards, just to try it and see if she liked it. And she was somewhat agreeing, so I thought it would be fun to take the kids on that again.
It would be fun. Josh says, what is your favorite non-Disney place to go in Orlando? So when we go to, we do kind of a lot of shopping stuff around town. I would say if it's non-Disney, we've actually been we've gone to SeaWorld recently and had a great time at SeaWorld. I'm thinking about other theme parks too. But SeaWorld's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did the festival, what do they call it? Something of the Sea. Festival. Sea.
It's the Seven Seas Food Festival.
There were some seas.
That one.
That is fantastic. I was kind of bummed because we were going to have the opportunity to go back and we weren't able to, and that'll probably, I don't know when their stop date is, but I'm sure.
Yeah, we got a punch card for food that we didn't use up.
That's what I was thinking. I love it though. It's so good.
There was, what was I going to say? Outside of Disney, sorry. There's a lot of fun things to do around Orlando. One of the cool things about living here in Central Florida is that not only because of Disney and the theme parks, there's a lot of awesome resorts. And
that was what I was gonna say.
So we have kind of this really cool ability to go, out of our house and go, within a very short drive, go stay the weekend at a resort and have a nice little staycation without really having to spend much money traveling, because it's right here.
And the kids have a blast if we choose to take them, with the pools and everything.
And we can get really great local rates, and it's just cool. I mean, we're not that far away from home, but we're hanging out at a resort, just spending the days at the pool. It's so much fun. And there are a lot of great resorts around Orlando outside of Disney. A lot of people I know like to stay within the Disney bubble, but there are some amazing resorts. Josh just said in the stream, Gaylord Palms. Gaylord is an amazing resort, and
we stayed there with the girls.
I highly recommend looking at Gaylord on your Disney vacations. It is right outside of Hollywood Studios.
And for what you get there, I mean, they have a full-on water park.
Oh,
I mean, like water slides and everything.
Beautiful.
And especially for younger children too. There's a lot to do. So when you're not having a park day, there's a lot for your younger ones to do.
The atrium is amazing. So yeah, if you're staying at Disney, or if you're looking for a place by Disney but not necessarily on property, Gaylord is fantastic. Do you guys like to golf? We play miniature golf.
I barely play that.
But yeah, golfing not so much. We've spent some time doing, more recently going to Topgolf.
Yeah, that's fun, but you don't have to actually be good. You just hit it as good as you can.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It is fun. Ice is awesome, Josh. Yeah, Christmas time at Gaylord is a really cool time to go visit for sure. Stephanie's never gone. Yeah, we went to a media event that we got invited to, but Steph had to work, so we brought the girls and my parents and had a fantastic time.
The sugar's wearing off. Sean goes, Stephanie, Happy Gilmore. Kind of. That's how it feels.
That's right by Pop Century and Waldorf. Yeah, Waldorf's an amazing hotel too. Also, the Four Seasons in Golden Oak is a really nice hotel. There's a lot of great places right outside of property that are awesome.
That's a good idea. Krista Joe just asked, do you think the Frozen ride will ever be updated so you experience both movies? That's a cool thought. I doubt they'll ever throw the money into that ride, though, just with everything else going on, at least in the near future.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny because that ride almost doesn't fully reflect the movie so much, in my opinion.
Avery says TTC ferry or friendship boat. Sorry, yeah, I agree with all of that. I don't think they're doing anything with Frozen for a very long time.
TTC ferry.
Yep, or the friendship boats. I say
the boat.
I say the TTC ferry because if you're leaving TTC to the Magic Kingdom and you go up at the top next to the captain and just stand up there, especially in the evening time, sun's going down, it is a pretty awesome ride. Checking out the Grand Floridian, the Contemporary, and then you see the castle. As soon as the island you get past the island, you see the castle and you make your way up. It's a pretty fantastic ride. So I'm gonna say the ferry. I like that a lot. So much fun. Racky
Duke asked, how was Easter? It was not our typical Easter by any means, but it was a great Easter. Usually, we spend the morning at church and then we're over at my grandma's house, and I've always been at grandma's house on Easter. But we did our social distancing and kept the kids here, and it was just us and our kids.
There was something about that, though. The fact that we were just forced to just be together
and
in
stay
the house
home.
and just have a good time together.
We made breakfast here in the morning and then just played games around the house until around lunchtime. And then Cory didn't even know about it, but he knew about the Easter eggs. I had gotten Easter eggs, obviously, to hide around outside. I told him that I was going to be doing something and they had to stay away from all windows, play a game, and just sit still. So I went outside, and around the front of the house, I did all the Easter eggs and kind of trailed it. So they had to walk towards the back of the house. So that was the last drop of the eggs when you got to the gate, and they couldn't see in the backyard. But when the girls got there, we had already had little bathing suits on them and thought that they were just going to be playing in the pool. And when I opened the gate, I had gotten them one of those inflatable, almost like a bounce house, like the inflatable, but it was a water slide. And they just flipped out. They had a blast. I think they played on it for 3 hours, slept good, and we've been utilizing that all week. And it's really giving them something else to do, since we're kind of stuck around here.
Yeah.
To utilize some of that bottle of energy that they have.
It was so much fun.
It was great seeing their excitement.
Steve says, will you continue to do these home streams once the park open? They're absolutely fantastic. Yes, we will. So I am working right now.
You're working?
Just beyond Stephanie. There's a room over here, and that is the studio. And I've been working on that now for a little while. Kind of ever since we got forced into being home. and I was like, I for a while I've been wanting to put together a spot that is dedicated to YouTube here in the house that's not in our living room, and we set up all this stuff every week when we do these streams from home. I know it looks like we're just hanging out in the living room, but there's tripods and cameras and lights. There's lights everywhere in here. There's a light right behind us here. Look right here's the light.
Are we redecorating? Yeah, still can't see it.
I'm just showing.
Oh, there it is.
This is a hair light, and it's right here.
A hair light.
That's what this is. It's referred to as kind of like a backlight or hair light, and that sits back here. And
Lights up his hair,
So
apparently.
it lights up our hair.
Our hair.
So
Listen, I just gave the kids a bath. I didn't get to do
you can
anything.
see it. See, it lights up my hair right there. And so there's all this stuff, and I want to set up an actual studio, a space where I can do videos from home when I can't make it in the parks. There's a lot of videos that I've had like in notebooks for a long time that aren't necessarily things that I would film out in the parks, or things I want to sit down at home and talk about in a nice environment where I can edit it all together. And I've kind of held back from doing that because I've never had the space that I want to do it. So, long story short, this whole thing has kind of pushed me into the direction of just kickstarting all that. So I've been working hard on getting what I need, having everything in place, and making it so we can actually do this from home more. So to answer your question, absolutely, I plan on doing these more from home even after the parks open. At least once a month with Stephanie, where we sit down and talk about things, open mail, and just hang out. A monthly hangout for sure. And I know there'll be more things too. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. There will be more from home. So I know a lot of you really enjoy it. There's another one here that I saw. Right here. If Disney gave you a blank check to design a brand new attraction, wow, this is going to be a big question. What would it be? In which park? You can't choose an existing attraction from a different global Disney park. Okay, so it has to be a totally new attraction in a totally...
Okay, let's each think about that. Give us a second.
Give me a second. Let me see. A totally new attraction. And where would it be?
That's really hard, and it can't be something that's existing. So we got to come up with our own ride real quick.
Yeah, hold on. I'm thinking. I'm gonna come up with something, and it can't be one from another park. So we're completely making up a whole new attraction.
Not so easy. That's a fantastic question.
It is a fantastic question. And I've thought about before wanting to do some cool attractions. I'm just trying to remind myself what they were.
I kind of think something that would be like more family friendly. I guess you'd have to throw it at Magic Kingdom, which is already would be hurting on space for where you'd throw it. But I would think like a Cinderella based attraction. So one that it would be just like a ride-on vehicle, similar to like the new one that just opened at Hollywood Studios, but something that would be kind of like, I saw somebody threw in a pumpkin. It could transform later, but I think something fun like that. So it's family oriented, but it's kind of the excitement because it's such a evolving story between going to the ball and being with the sisters and following the whole storyline.
I would say if we could have, oh my gosh. See, the thing is, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway had the opportunity to beat this. And
Cory has talked about this.
And I've talked about this for a long time. And so we've got this attraction now, right? The first ever Mickey Mouse attraction, an attraction solely dedicated to Mickey and his friends. And it's the first one ever. And that's awesome. I love it because it is a direct reflection of Walt, because Walt is Mickey, Mickey is Walt. That's, it's a direct reflection of Walt Disney. But I would love to see a Walt attraction, and I think that with Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, it had the potential to be a Walt and Mickey attraction. I would have loved, this is what I would have loved, to have started off Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It would not have been Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It would have just been Mickey Mouse the Ride. Just straight up Mickey Mouse the Ride. And you would get on it, and the first thing that would happen is you would hear Walt talking. And you use real footage of Walt talking about being on that train and about sketching Mickey and coming up with these characters. And
I think it would be cool
and
too to
how
almost
much-
feel like you're in the studio with Walt as he's like sketching it, like you feel like you're a part of it.
yeah,
Almost like you're
well,
watching
you could have been on the train. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
could have
that's
they
what
could
I'm
have
saying.
put you in a tunnel and had the screens next to you.
Yeah,
And it's
so you felt like you were there.
You're
Yeah.
on the train riding with them, and he's sketching out Mickey. And then as you advance through the ride, you see the progression of Mickey. Today, what Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is Mickey as the most current Mickey, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the most modern Mickey. But I think this ride could have taken you through the history,
an evolution of Mickey.
the history of Mickey Mouse from the beginning, and it could have started with Walt in his own words talking about Mickey. And then as you progress through it, again, weave Walt in and out of this whole ride. It's all Walt. And then, guys, oh my gosh, got goosebumps thinking about it.
Oh, goodness.
You in the ride, right? You in the ride, it stops. There's a whole stage set up at the end, and Walt walks onto the stage, and it is the first ever Walt animatronic. And they just go all out with the Walt animatronic. And Walt ends the ride. The very end of the ride is Walt looking at you sitting in your vehicle and saying, let's not forget, it all started with a mouse. Like, oh my gosh, I got goosebumps thinking about that. And then the ride ends and it's over. And it's just like the history of Mickey and Walt and how that all evolved. Oh my gosh. There you go. Mic drop. Bob Chapek's in charge. This is never going to happen. But it would have been so amazing. So I feel like we had the opportunity for something like this. It would have been the very perfect ride to go where Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is. So, Cory, I missed the start of the stream. Did I miss this? Michael, welcome. So good to see you, Michael. Thanks for being here. I would start bawling. Sarah, I'm like sitting here right now, like getting emotional just thinking about something that doesn't exist. Just something I made up in my head. Yeah, it would have been absolutely fantastic.
Headless Horseman adventure. That sounds fun. We're just reading the comments. To me,
Yeah.
the sugar's worn off, and I'm like crashing.
You're having a crash. Yeah, I'm reading the comments
I am
there.
crashing.
This is never gonna happen, Bob Chapek.
That's great.
Of course it's not, Bob. That would be so much fun, though. Man. Headless Horseman adventure. Alyssa and Neil, my eyes are getting blurry, honey.
It's the sugar.
He says, hi, Stephanie and Cory. It's so nice to see you both here and hear you discuss Disney. I wish they had more Walt-themed attractions, but it might be too sophisticated. Yeah, you know, and I've heard for a long time people have talked about having Walt in the Carousel of Progress. So if you think about it, there is an entire, two
The one at
entire
Hollywood.
show scenes that are, or two stages that aren't being used. No, the Carousel and Magic.
I was referring
So,
to the movie that's at Hollywood.
You get on the carousel, that's a stage, and when you get off the carousel, that's a stage. There's two
Yeah, you're right too.
stages.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. Well, no, because the start is the end. It circles.
No, you get off and they get on.
Yeah.
But I thought there was another
I think it's just one. You only
exit. I
have
thought there
one.
were two exits.
No. I don't think so.
I don't remember. Why am I so wrong about this? They're so
It's the
questioning us
sugar. That was a lot of sugar.
Anyway, there's been talk for a long time about the idea of, you know how because Carousel of Progress is all Walt, that's all Walt's idea from beginning to end, that at that beginning when those curtains come up and instead of just looking at the logo, you would see Walt, and Walt would be standing there telling you about the Carousel of Progress and what it is, and it would be his animatronic, and then you would advance on into the what the Carousel of Progress is today. That would be cool. That would be a really cool way to work Walt himself into it, even though that is one of those attractions that you go on today and you know that it's Walt. You can kind of feel how he had created that. It's so cool. Yeah, there are 2 stages. That's what I thought, Donna. Thank you. Adam with a $4.99 super chat that says, our son Alexander loves Wreck-It Ralph. Do you think there'll ever get the recognition it deserves, or that he deserves, such as with his own ride? Love the Walt idea. Thank you so much, Adam, for the $4.99 super chat. And hello to Alexander. If you're watching, welcome to the stream. It's so good to see you. And Wreck-It Ralph, do I think Wreck-It Ralph will ever get its own, or his own attraction? So, are we gonna get in the Old Wonders of Life Pavilion where they're doing the whole, oh gosh, what is it called, guys? The play thing? the play thing in the Old Wonders of Life? I can't remember if there was gonna be like a Wreck-It Ralph, if Wreck-It Ralph was going to be a part of that. I think he is. I think that whole crew is going to be part of that whole play pavilion. Is that it? The play pavilion that they're doing in the Old Wonders of Life Pavilion. So we'll see what that is. Do I think Wreck-It Ralph is going to get out of separate from that, like their own attraction? Probably not. There's so many other IPs that are, I think, a lot on a higher level that would probably take precedence over that. But the play pavilion, I think we might see something there. Have a great night, the Lynn Project. Thank you so much for being here, Lynn. Guys, go check out Lynn. The Lynn Project has a great channel. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'd love a Jungle Book ride too. People talk about Dino Land, and I was just watching a thing the other day with Joe Rohde talking about Dino Land, and we're coming up now, guys, on Earth Day. Earth Day's soon, right?
It's this month.
It's like next week.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
And all those Earth Day festivities at Animal Kingdom. But anyway, talking about Dino Land, and if you haven't ever heard Joe Rohde talk about Dino Land and what it is and why he feels it's important to the park and all of that, go listen to it. It's interesting. It's interesting to hear, but I gotta say that I'd love to see something else there. I love Dinosaur the ride. I think it's fantastic. And also, that was it. I was reading an article where Joe was talking about Dinosaur and how when it first opened, it pushed the limits of a lot of technologies that hadn't been pushed before.
It's still a fun ride.
It is fun, but Indiana Jones is on another level, awesome out in Disneyland, and I would love to see that there. But I would love to see a Jungle Book attraction.
That would be awesome.
I love so
Jungle
cool.
Book or Tarzan and
Cory and
swing
Stephanie.
from the trees.
Cory, your hair looks like you're undecided between the Cory or the Dale. Dale, I'm in between right now. I haven't decided. My hair is on a course that it doesn't really know what it's doing. So it's too tall to stand up, and it's really too long to do with it anything else right now. As you can see. So I just kind of threw it back and just said, "Hey." Stephanie liked it. She said I look like Justin Timberlake.
I don't recall ever saying anything like that.
So anyway, I don't know. It's confused right now. Glove department is a real thing.
Who said that?
Someone who, resort budgeting.
I really agree with them. They're my favorite.
Very similar to my hair, undecided. Dale, I've seen your hair. Me and Dale have been talking on video chats, and Dale his hair's lost its mind too. Our hairs have lost their mind, except for I'm still shaving my face, and he's decided to just completely let himself go.
He gave up.
He's just Dale's given up, guys. Let's give some encouragement to Dale because he's just given up on everything. He's got a beard. He's lost it. I'm just kidding. We're encouraging him to keep the beard. I don't want him to shave until after the quarantine's over. Because he get up, but I don't think Jenna's gonna allow him to do it.
Put that on your mug. Glove department.
No, I have not, Stephen. I should.
What'd you do? What should you do?
He says, Cory, have you read Walt Disney: The Triumph of American Imagination? No, I have not. He shaved it off. No, did he? I didn't know he shaved it. Did he do that tonight? That's horrible. The beard is gone.
This women usually win.
Yeah, Stephanie won't let me grow any facial hair. Like, I'm jealous of people like Dale that can grow a beard because I can't.
I was about to say, tell them why you're not allowed to.
I'm not allowed because it's patchy, but no. So on the sides, I really can't grow much on the sides. It's kind of patchy, but I could grow a full mustache, and then I could grow a little patch under the lip, and then I can grow a goatee.
Tell them what color it is.
Well, a lot of it's like darker black, blondish color, except for this whole part right here is all white.
It's like bleach blonde white.
It's all white. I look like a troll.
It's weird. It's like when his hair starts coming through, it's like dark, dark, dark. Poof.
Yeah, I look like I look like what's his name? Guy Fieri. I try and grow. My goatee looks like his hair. So. Yeah, no, I'm not, unfortunately, no, I can't, but if I could, I would. I'd have a full-on beard, and then I wouldn't look like I was 15. Cory, did you get a new supply of Cory Meets World pens?
Did you stop kicking
I know, I keep kicking the phone, sorry. No, we do not have them yet. I have the design finished and just haven't ordered them. I tried to order them like a week ago or so.
Stop hitting the camera. He's moving, y'all.
I moved it. And they were like not shipping for a long time. And I was like, darn it. So I'm going to try again and we'll get them. But we'll have them when Disney opens back up. They're really cool.
What are you doing?
It took me 3 weeks, all quarantine time, Dale says. And now it's all gone. Well.
Easy come, easy go.
Keep thinking Boy Meets World. Yeah. A lot of people do. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I think that is going to be the end of it for us here tonight. It's been so much fun. Again, what's your favorite movie to watch, Disney or non-Disney? Dumb and Dumber. I can watch it over and over and over again. I love Dumb and Dumber. Willy Wonka, the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Love Gene Wilder. Movie's fantastic. Apollo 13.
Princess Diaries.
Stephanie's Princess Diaries.
I could watch that over and over, quote the whole movie, but it's just something about it. Yeah. I love it. It's always been one of my favorites.
But I love Apollo. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber, Apollo 13. Willy Wonka. Those three are kind of like my go-to. I could watch those any day and love it so much. And then kind of coming in close behind those is I love the Bourne movies.
I like Waterboy.
I haven't watched in a long time. Did you tell them what your other favorite movie is? Don't be bashful. Tell them.
I can't remember.
Pretty Woman.
Oh yeah. Well, that's like.
Stephanie is like she had watched that over and over again.
It's so good. I love it.
Stephanie likes her Julia Roberts.
Don't let him lie. He quotes the whole thing when she's out buying.
Oh yeah, I know the movie, but I'm just saying. Jersey Mike, $10 super chat that says, after watching Steve's haircutting stream, oh no, you could be his first client. Thanks Cory and Stephanie for another great Thursday night. Steve is not coming anywhere near my hair with those clippers.
Better not let Steve near you. Won't let me. I have been trying probably for the last 12 years just to give him a haircut, just because I was curious about if I was
Willy
good at that.
Wonka original, yes. Panda, welcome to the stream, buddy. Big Fat Panda's here. Everyone go say hi to Panda and go subscribe to his channel. So we had a fun interview over with Big Fat Panda not that long ago. And Panda and I have been talking a lot. John is an amazing guy, so much fun, and such a sincere, just awesome member of our community. And if you have not subscribed to Big Fat Panda, go over and click on his name right now. Mods, drop it in the chat. Go and subscribe to Big Fat Panda. John is almost to 100,000 subscribers.
Crazy.
He's getting so close to 100,000 subscribers. And when he does, he gets the shiny plaque, the shiny button. And I already told you, Panda, when you get this thing, I want to come over and I want to hold it. and just look at it and just dream. I'll take it and a part of me feels like if I come over and I touch it,
Okay.
I don't, like, I'll take it. And then I'll have one. No, if I touch it, then maybe one day I will, I'll be able to get one myself. That would be amazing. And Josh and Jenna, Resort TV 1, not far behind, gonna hit that 100,000 mark and get it too. And everyone's gonna have all these shiny buttons. Everyone's gonna have their bling. But you gotta promise me one thing, John, when you get that thing, when you get that thing, that the first vlog you do, you need to get a big Mr. T chain and just hook that frame right onto the Mr. T chain.
Yeah, I was thinking like a wrestler belt.
A wrestler.
Show up.
I would just wear...
I'm visualizing this now.
We'll make a video when it
flex.
happens. Could be a while though. No, we can do this, guys. So make sure you go over, if you're not already, and subscribe. And then also go share out Big Fat Panda on all your social media, and let's get him to his 100,000. He's been working so hard for so long, and again is a great member of our community and a great friend of mine. So make sure to go subscribe. Let's get him to his 100K, and I want to wear that thing around my neck. Yeah. So what is he at? He's at.
Oh, I just clicked off.
Oh.
I think it's at 96.2.
90
Correct me if I'm wrong. But you know how we don't see the quick update.
96.2. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah, 96.2. What are you talking about? It's going to be a while. We can do it. Costume jewelry on Amazon. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So very cool. Corey, why do you do the walk-off? Katie
That's a
says.
fantastic question, Katie.
Okay, so where did the walk-off start?
I was eating ice cream when this all started.
I tried to talk Bob into doing the walk-off last week, and he's like, "What are you talking about, Corey?" And I was like, "So, Bob, when the stream ends, I'm going to walk away, and I want you to turn and just walk away from your piano and just leave it there." And he's like, "But why would we do this?" No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. I'm making up this whole conversation like I'm trying to talk. It would have been hilarious, though, if I told him to do it. Just walk away from your piano. But he was... It was a fun time, but that's been the one time we haven't done a walk-off in a while because we just ended that with
in
the
a
interview.
while. It was a week, Goober.
No, I mean that's the first time we haven't done it in a while because we've done it every week. So we were at Ocean's 11. It's a fantastic movie. The walk-off in Ocean's 11. I forgot about that. I never really put that together where they're all standing in front of the fountain in front of the Bellagio and they each walk off one at a time. I completely forgot all about that. That's awesome. I never thought about that.
Now he thinks he's George Clooney.
I know. I'm Matt Damon. Of course. I am the Jason Bourne.
Didn't even know.
Yeah, I'm Jason Bourne. So that is awesome. I never even thought about that scene, Sean, when I started doing the walk-off. But anyway, we were at, I was at Epcot. And I had finished the stream. We were in Italy. And I was looking out and I saw the tower in Italy, and I was right at the right angle to put the camera on the garbage can, and I had it where I could walk next to the tower and turn, and then I could get back and you guys wouldn't see me. So I was like, okay, and I had wanted to do the walk-off for so long. I had been telling Marshmallow Man I'm going to start doing this, and he goes, yeah, go ahead, do it. So I started doing it, and now I just do it all the time. It's fun. It's a fun way to end the stream. I love it because I go sit down for a minute and I just watch you guys' comments as I'm gone, and you're just like, did he leave? What's he doing? And Josh is usually in here going, because he's like focused on it. He's like, oh, I saw a finger.
Yes.
I heard something's behind the camera. But yeah, it's fun. I just like doing it because it's just something different to do for sure. But that's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. I really appreciate you. Go make yourself a LeFou's brew. It's very easy to do and was super delicious. And but try and dilute it down a bit.
Yeah, dilute it down. We had too much sugar.
Yeah, you could definitely stretch it out more.
But it was fantastic.
So yeah,
but don't change anything when it comes to the topping, because that was fantastic.
No, topping's great. I'm gonna go eat the rest of it right now. But we appreciate you all. Did you
I just checked
check just to make
email.
sure I didn't miss something. Okay, well, thank you guys so much. We really, I like the Polynesian walk-off the best. Yeah, we had the whole group that day. So thank you so much again for being here with us, guys. Next week, once again, next week.
Just
Next week. Just be here with us again. Next week we'll be at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern for another very special guest. Special guest next week. What can I say? What can I say about the special guest?
nothing. That was what I'm telling you to say. Nothing.
Oh, I'm going to tell you one thing.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you one thing
Drink your
about
water.
the special guest. Okay, talking to this person, like gave me like real goosebumps, like goosebumps, like emotional feelings talking to this guy. So I'm
Just
excited.
be quiet. Drink your water.
I'm really excited.
He's so bad at secrets. So bad.
Oh,
Just drink your water and say goodnight.
I'm just gonna keep talking.
No, you are not allowed. Because you don't even understand. I can feel the energy coming off of him right now. He's like,
yeah.
Alright, say goodnight.
Oh wait, Cory can't keep a secret.
Steve knows.
Steve, go away.
Steve's my friend.
Yeah. Okay.
Valentine's Day gift at Christmas. Yup.
So anyway, next week, make sure that you're here at 8 p.m. It's going to be fantastic. And then, and I hope you all have a fantastic night. And make sure that tomorrow that you go. Am I getting texts of people telling me to be quiet? I want to see. Wait, I want to see who this is.
It's Steve, and we're talking to each other.
Oh,
Steve knows you have a big mouth.
Tell Steve, so what?
You tell him so what. I agree.
So
with
what, Steve? So anyway.
I know. Say goodnight.
Oh, wait a minute though.
No.
Let me think of something else to say.
No.
Just another like little hint. Hold on.
I'm pinching him now.
Another hint. Hold on.
Could be Josh.
No, hold on. Come on.
No, get up and
Hold
say
on.
goodnight.
I think, let's just say this. I think probably half of the people here in the stream have heard of her. Probably. You think?
You're just.
You think?
Would you just get up and say goodnight?
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Remember, tomorrow night, Resort TV 1, Friday Night Live. It's going to be fantastic. Go over there and have a great time. And make sure that you subscribe over to Big Fat Panda, going on 100,000 subscribers, and Resort TV 1. All of our friends here, make sure you subscribe to all the fun channels in the stream. Steve's World, Brandy and Dave, Zippity Doodad, the Chef family, and also make sure that you go and subscribe to to Diz and That. It's so much fun, and you're gonna really enjoy it if you subscribe on this. Panda says you just said it was him, and now it's a her. It's somebody. It could be two people.
It's probably Josh and Jenna.
It could be two people. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Make sure if you haven't that you subscribe here. Smash that thumbs up on your way out if you haven't. The thumbs up. When I'm streaming in the parks, I've kind of got it in my head that I will
say it.
I say, throughout to make sure you subscribe and hit the thumbs up. When we're doing from home, I always forget to do it. So, who won the giveaway? That was the other thing for tonight. Guys, we got the giveaway. Hold on. I was going to do it 2 days ago, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to save it, and I'm going to do the giveaway on the stream. So we're going to do it right now. Why not?
I'm so excited.
We're just going to do it. Alrighty. This will just take a second, guys. We were like literally Cory on a sugar rush. Who are you talking to?
I'm
over
still
here?
talking to Steve. Don't worry.
Wait,
about
I want to see what he said.
No, he just said that he was giving you a cue that people were asking about who won the giveaway.
The giveaway, we're gonna do it right, like absolutely.
Steve is really good about that, keeping Cory
Right
on track.
now.
I can't
Let's
even
see.
handle the job.
Bam. We're almost there, guys.
Hey, punt this.
Punt this. Welcome. All right, there they all are. There is everybody.
And
Almost. And there it comes.
he's coming. Can't see that close.
You don't have to.
You gotta hit the magic button where it spits out the name.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I was about to say, you can't win.
Here we go. Okie dokie. So we have 731 people on the list. 731. So here we go. We've got a random number generator from what was it?
7:30.
731.
Yep, 7:31.
So we're going to do 731, and we're going to generate a random number between 1 and 731. Ready? And generate 185. So number 185 belongs to...
Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna scroll up.
Dun, 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 dun. It was 185, right?
Correct.
So the winner of the contest for it was like some brochures, some awesome stuff, is... There it is. Wait, yep, there it is. Deborah Clement. Thank you so much for being on the mailing list and being a part of the channel. Deborah wins the little
All sorts
box of
of
stuff.
stuff.
All cool stuff. It was like brochures from some of the parties, some really cool things, and really excited to be able to give that away. There's some old buttons in there, some buttons from like the special parties and stuff. So yes, I'm so excited. Deborah, congratulations if you're here. We're gonna put those in a box and get those over to you. And yes, to enter for the next giveaway, make sure that you are on our mailing list, CoryMeetsWorld.com/email. Go register over there, and that's where we do our giveaways. We'll talk about them on here, and then we will do a drawing from the mailing list. So, Deborah, congratulations on winning. That's cool. I'm glad you guys played along.
And we have your email address.
Yes.
So we can reach out to you and get
Yes.
an address.
Yeah, we will email out to you and
We
get
will
your
not
address.
spam you. We'll send you one nice email.
So thank you again so much, guys. I know we've said gone. I know we've said bye
We said
multiple
gone.
times now, but we are really gonna head out this time. And I appreciate all of you, and thank you for being here with us tonight. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks
week.
for watching.
Thanks for watching, and start thinking about songs because we're gonna do the music thing. We're gonna in a couple weeks. Next week there's a special guest or 5. It's all of NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next week. Enjoy your week. Stay safe. Wash your hands and all that stuff.
Stay clean.
And have fun with your families. And go subscribe to all of our friends.